Heidi, you said the first phase in the new mapping and professional growth is called laying foundations. And most books that we see have a chapter on getting started. So how do you and Anne see laying foundations to be different than, quote, getting started?
I think it's a really good question, and Ann and I did a lot of thinking about this. I don't have any trouble with using the phrase getting started. I've used it too. I probably might again sometime in certain ways. But there is a difference, because when you say getting started, it's like turning the car on and let's move. And I think that can be a little dangerous till you actually have looked at the road, till you really know your automobile, till you really understand how the whole thing is going to work. You can get going too fast. So rather than starting right off, I think the idea is to stop, to assess who you are as a school, where people are in the staff in their knowledge of technology, their understanding of basic mapping terms. I think it's really important for people to do homework on other schools that have had successful experiences. Reading, lots of reading is very important. There's a lot of good books out on curriculum mapping now. There's the online course that I did with TeacherLine, PBS, public broadcasting, that's available to the public. I think there's all kinds of resources to begin to investigate, but most importantly is to begin to identify why, what your purpose is. That you don't just go into mapping to map, you go in to solve some problems, and what are some of the specific problems that your school or district might have that you're going to want to address. So I think the key, and we've really laid that out quite carefully in this new book, but I think the key notion is to figure out why you're doing this, what mapping is, what problems it will solve, and also to really start to look at issues like software and what various software vendors offer, or are you going to design your own, or work with a not-for-profit software program. So there's an array of things for consideration: the staff, who your kids are, the purpose, knowledge on curriculum and assessment, the nature of software, before you even consider launching